Hi, and welcome to Steve's Card Flip. We've got 8 cards today, and this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. My son has music on this channel, so if you want to check that out, please feel free. Okay, this is for the week from whenever you see it, so it's for 7 days from whenever you see it. So we're going to get started now. First card we've got is the Temple. Okay, I'll hold that up so you can see that. Okay, there's a lot going on. Oh, sorry. Head come off. Okay, there's a lot going on in this card. It's sort of like a checkered floor with the dark and the light and the crystal skulls, which represent change, and the pillars and the moon in the background. The crystal skulls symbolize change, and basically this says at the moment that you may be going through a period of transformation. You may have recently stepped into darkness, but it's asking you, it wants you to step into the light. There's nothing wrong with the darkness, so I'm not talking about evil, I'm talking about darkness. Because both need to exist in order to create a balance. And it says that you know the right thing to do, so basically I'm thinking that it wants you to step into the light. It's also saying at the moment that you reap what you sow, and it's also a good time to help other people, but you also need to be careful of what you establish, because anything that's not built on a strong foundation will crumble. Yeah, it's also a good time to set boundaries with people, and basically as you reap you sow. So with family and friends and people in your life, it's also a good time to set boundaries. So I'll move on to the next card. Please forgive, it's a little bit windy at the moment. I'll put this head back on. You stand your ground. I'll hold that up so you can see it. This is a card that is asking you, what do you want? And it's asking you the situation that you may need to stand your ground. It wants you to be honest with yourself and stand your ground. It's saying your original decision is valid, and then when you speak to other people, you know, and they understand how you feel, they may work at helping you to get what you want. It's sort of create a win-win situation for everybody without compromising their own needs. And you know, they may respect you more for standing your ground and speaking up, whereas otherwise you wouldn't have spoken up for yourself. Okay, so moving on to the next card. Sorry, I'll just put that back on again. And it is card the Lion, and it is courage. So I'll just hold that so you can see the lion, which is courage. Okay. This is sort of similar to the last card. So basically what the lion is saying is telling you to ask for what you want. So basically, don't pretend that people actually know what you want, you know, because they may not know what you want. So it's basically saying that you need to be courageous and come out and ask what you want. Forget about being meek and mild and standing back in the shadows and thinking that people know what you want. It's saying, what's the worst that can happen? People are going to say no. Maybe you might get ridiculed. You know, you're going to need some courage. But you know, if you don't ask for what you want, you're less likely to get it. And you know, there is nothing wrong with receiving as well. So that is another part of asking for what you want. So moving on to the next card. I'll just put the head back on. Okay. I'll need to put my glasses on for this. I'll hold that up. This is Celeste. And that's an angel card. So I'll just hold that up so you can see it. And I'll read that out now. Okay. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. Okay. So basically this card is about a move. Either a change of work scene or a change of a home. You know, obviously this card is not for everybody, but if you are thinking about either, you know, this is saying to ask the angels for help, so it can be a joyous time and it can be a joyous process. If something doesn't work out, or a move doesn't work out, or a job doesn't come together, it's not meant to. They have something better planned, and it's basically saying to ask the angels for help. They will find the perfect job or a perfect home, and if you even ask them for help, they can also help your family to deal with that move as well. So basically it's saying that it will usher in positive new energy, and hopefully all will be good. Okay, so moving on to the next card. I'll hold that up, and it's Protea, Signs from Heaven. It's a flower card, so these flower cards are really nice. So I just hold that up so you can see it, and I'm going to read that now. Put my glasses on to read it, guys. Your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and are giving you reassurance that you'll be alright. Okay, so this card is basically to give the wind. I'm just leaving that down there, sorry. This card is basically saying, you know, that your loved ones are saying hello to you from the other side, and basically any signs or things that you get, or you know, that they are trying to communicate with you. You may even feel them through your body. You may get strange feelings or tinglings or smells of things that, you know, they used to cook, or perfumes, or just strange things, or hear their name mentioned in the street. It's just them letting you know that they're around. For those who have experienced a loss, it is just basically saying that they are with you, and that if you ask them for signs, you can ask them to be obvious if you want. They will let you know in their own way that they're around and that they love you. Okay, so I'm moving on to the next card. Next card is card of tenderness, and I'll hold that up so you can see it. It says, speak gently to yourself, cherish the child within. So basically this card wants you to cherish the child within yourself, and you know, it can be a sensitive, fragile thing for some people. For others it may be a happy playful place. And basically, yeah, the more vulnerable parts of yourself, it wants you to cherish the magic that's within yourself, or the fragile parts that's within yourself, and the child that's within everybody, because that is a very special part of everyone, and that should be cherished and looked after. Okay, so moving on to the next card now. We'll put this on. And this is surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. So I'm just going to hold that up so you can see that. Alright. Okay. So basically, yeah, holding on to resentments is like poison, and unfortunately, we're the ones that suffer, and we're the ones that are in prison. And basically, you know, if you have resentment or anger or bitterness towards the other person, you are giving them your power. So basically, this is saying to try to let go of resentments or any other issues, or any, you know, that are making poison in your life, and just keep moving forward and living your best life that you can, because you do good things should come to you, and that is like the law of the universe, or the law of karma, whatever you want to call it. So if you can't surrender your resentments, if you realize you've got resentments, then start the process of working through them, because they're not good to hold on to, and no good will come of it. Okay. And the last card I've got is surrender to complete healing. I'll hold that up so you can see it. Okay. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Basically, this wants you to be open to healing, so it wants you to surrender to healing, to allow all the loving things from the universe and the world to come to you. It's saying when you're open to receiving, it can all come in and embrace your way in nice and wonderful ways. That is my last card. I'd like to thank you very much. Thank you for your likes and subscribes and your comments. It is very much appreciated. My name is Steve. Much love to you all. I'll catch you next time. Bye.